Hello, everyone. It is I, James the Squirrel, and I am here with Nicky.
Fuck you, that's my intro.
Ah! Yeah. James said, "Hey, Nick, you want to do the intro this time?" And I was just like, "Okay, I can do an intro."
You're never doing an intro ever again.
Dang it, I blew it.
Anyway, as you can see by the lovely graphic we have here, we are doing our May Young Classic kind of like. We're gonna do. I
Predictions.
I think we're gonna do like two and then a review of the whole thing. So this one is pretty much our bracket, and then when the
Hmm.
finals are announced, we'll do another quick thing saying, "Hey, look how well we did," or "Oh my god, look how wrong we were."
Yeah, something like that.
Mm,
But for right now, we have both filled out a bracket. We are all we both feel very confident in each other.
yes.
And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. And we'll start off with the first round matches. Jazzy Gabbert versus Abby Lath. Who ya got?
I have got who did I pick again? I'm looking at my bracket on my computer. Um, I got Jazzy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Jazzy is going to be big in this one. Like, she has a look that WWE hasn't had in a while. Like, she is, okay, so she's alpha female in the indies, and she's this big, stacked German lady. And like she's basically Beth Phoenix if she was like way stronger. So like I think that they could get really behind Gabbard, and I think she's gonna make a good run.
I,
So
I
I think she goes past
I'm
Abby Lath.
I'm going to give everyone kind of like a. I'm going to give a gaming reference. She is pretty much German Zaya.
I already made that
I
reference.
know, but you never made it on a video.
Did that video never go up?
No, you didn't make it. We haven't talked about her on a video. I believe, were talking
Okay.
about that before a video or something. Anyway, her Twitter handle is Alpha Female One. So go click her. And by the way, check her out. By the way, she is 6'1". She is a whole foot taller than me, and she's also a whole
Yeah,
foot taller
she's
than
strong.
she is.
She's fucking strong.
Yes. Her opponent, Abby Leif, by the way,
Mhm.
is like Abby Leif. I think she's gonna stick around. It's just she's not. She's gonna go in the developmental
She's
system.
I was about to say she's development center fodder.
Yeah, she's got a good
All right.
look and all that. Like looking at her on
Yeah,
the
we're gonna have to speed this up because we've got a lot of matches to go.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she's got a good look. She'll be on NXT probably in the next 6 months. I don't know.
The next match is Rachel Evers versus Martina Belli. Bella?
I've got Marty
Belli.
Bell on this.
Yeah, it's just I am not good with Dominican Republic and Spanish. That Espanol. So
Well, you're not gonna have to worry about this too much. Rachel Evers goes over.
yeah, I
She has
know.
the algorithm.
She, yes, she has the She is a graduate of Lance Storm's wrestling academy,
Mm-hmm.
and Lance Storm is a good wrestler.
Oh, good work. Yeah,
I
like
Mati Bell. I do not see her sticking around though.
hmm,
I see her
that's
going
fair.
back
Like she goes back to Dominican Republic or
back to the Indies. I think,
yeah.
though I do see her
All right.
coming to to WWE maybe in the future, but not at the moment.
Yeah. Huh, okay.
Next match.
All right. Next match. Princesa Shugeta or Princesa Shugit. I do. I have nothing on this one. I hope to learn it soon. Versus Kaylee Ray. I'm gonna take a Princess in this one.
Now,
She's from what I've heard, she's like one of the big women's competitors in AAA. So she's big there, and like WWE's never really had a luchadora in their ranks. I don't think. So I think that could be neat. And if that's the
um,
case, then they'll push her quite well.
see, this is where we start to differ. I am going with the lovely lady that is Katie Lee Ray.
All right.
I just think WWE likes the UK scene, and throwing in a woman from the lovely the lovely country of Scotland is a good way of doing that.
All right. That's fair.
But I do agree she has a future in both have a future in WWE.
Cool.
Yes. Next match is Xia Li from China versus
Mercedes.
Mercedes. I'm an idiot. Martinez from the United States. Shut
I was
up.
gonna try and I was gonna try and edit that out to like make it sound like you're not an idiot, but like
I'm an idiot,
the
and
way you
that's like it's
the way
funny.
you worded it, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I got Zia.
Yeah, we I think we both have Xia Li as the representative from China to help with the China market. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Money.
they're gonna haul her ass. Nah, but they they had Ho Ho Loon go through in the first round of the Cruiserweight Classic to try and like help out the Chinese, or not help out, I guess, but like to show the Chinese market that they're willing to get behind some of their people.
Mm.
Zia, like from what I've seen, she's got some stuff going, so she can. I think she'll make it to the second round.
Yeah, we both agreed with this opinion. Next match.
All right, Nicole Savoy versus Rina Gonzalez. I actually have Savoy going on, but
Ah,
um, yeah, I looked her up, and I believe I you're the one who's kind of looking this stuff up, I guess.
yeah.
I think she was like one of the people in Booker T's school, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm looking stuff up. It doesn't mention.
Okay, if it doesn't mention it, then I might be thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of I think I'm thinking of Miranda Salinas. That's later on, but yeah,
the big notes
I remember.
about the big notes about her is she tried to get in the 2015 season of Tough Enough. Didn't. But she has a father, and her father is Ricky Desperado Gonzalez.
Oh, is he a former WWE alum?
I do not know. He might be. That would be something you should look up on Wikipedia. But she also has a college athletic background in basketball with Sam Houston State University.
Hey, I'm near there.
Yes. So, and she's also like 6 foot tall, so another large, tall woman. She is country strong.
Yeah. All right. Well then, yeah.
Yes,
Fair
and
enough. I got Savoy. It might be Savoy.
I think it is Savoy.
Yeah, it like I was like when I first heard her name, I thought, oh, that's a French name. But like if you're saying she's like from Sam Houston State and like
Oh no, that's
country
the
strong,
that's the other girl. She is from Sacramento,
oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then it
and
might still be
she's yeah. Savoy is. I should have made that more clear. Who I was just talking about is Rina Gonzalez.
And you have Gonzalez going on.
No, actually, me and you agree. She's got Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu background, and she also has the nickname Queen of Suplexes. And I'm sorry, but I am. When I hear that, all I hear is Brock Lesnar in drag. I really do. That's the first thing that popped into my head.
Alrighty then.
And now all I want to see
uh,
is um is Brock Lesnar in a shitty dress.
oh man,
It's a shitty,
he's so
pretty
easy.
red dress, and I know I'm probably going to get killed if I ever make it to WWE for saying this.
Yeah, like Brock Lesnar's gonna telepathically kill you now.
Yes.
Like if this call drops for some reason, it's because Brock killed you.
Yep.
Next match.
If we plan this, I would at this point have the door slam open and I'd be screaming and getting dragged off, but we didn't.
All right.
Anyway, the next match. It is my turn. Renee Michelle,
I
I
guess so.
think.
No relation to Candace, I guess.
I don't think so, but I shall check. They would have this mentioned. Uh, no, most certainly
Candace.
not. I just looked at her picture.
Let me guess. She's I don't know, black.
Uh, not black, but not white.
Ah, okay. I don't have it up right now, so I can't really look this up. But anyway, she's taking on.
Candice LeRae, the one who I've got winning, because it's fucking Candice LeRae.
Yeah. They've actually they've started showing videos, a couple of videos on the YouTube page of some of the Mae Young Classic competitors, and one was of Candice LeRae fighting Kevin Owens.
Yes, she has won
And like,
a championship in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. So,
yeah, so yeah, I think, and they kind of played up the whole she's related to, or not related to, married to Johnny Gargano. So
mm.
if there's any justice in the world, at some point, we're getting Candice LeRae versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, now I want
It'd be
that.
so good. It would be
So,
so good.
so next match, because
Yeah,
we've like we're all
yeah.
in
I also have
board.
LeRae.
Yeah, but I could
All right,
see
next up.
Michelle, not Renee, Michelle moving like developmental fodder again.
Yeah, true.
Next
I get
match.
that. Next match is Sarah Logan versus China's Mia Yim. Sarah Logan actually appears, or she's been on a couple of episodes of NXT, including the most recent one that we're not reviewing. Oh,
Yay!
like apparently the main event of that was a UK competitor tag team match.
Mm.
It was Wolfgang and Pete Dunne versus Trent Seven and Tyler Bate. And Pete Dunne was fucking over.
Anyway,
Yeah. So I have Mia Yim going over.
as do I.
Uh,
We had a quick talk before we started recording, and we basically both agreed that this is the match where Sarah Logan loses, and it's like it is the surprise win of the round.
Yeah, like Mia Yim is kind of well known, but like I have heard her name bounced around a couple of times. Maybe she's like a Shimmer competitor, I'm not sure. But like yeah, Sarah Logan's been on NXT TV a few times. So like uh I think Yim can stand to gain a little more with a win here. So she moves on to the second round.
Wait, I think I know. Yeah, she's worked for Shine and Shimmer. So
Excellent.
yes, Mia Yim. And it also
All right.
there's a second reason. Every tournament needs its first round surprise win, and because Sarah Logan's been on NXT, they can
Yeah.
easily repair her before after this tournament.
Yeah. All right.
Next match, Zeta from China versus yay, I love fucking crazy names. Getting all the hard
Shayna
names.
Baszler.
Thank you. Shayna Baszler.
Yes.
Baszler.
Yeah, so here's the fun thing. Shayna Baszler is one of the UFC 4 horsewomen.
She is winning.
Yeah. Along with Ronda Rousey, Miss Roderick Strong, and I can't remember the fourth one.
Hmm.
Is are they like I heard a rumor that they might be planning something with like a 4 WWE horsewomen versus 4 UFC horsewomen?
Yes, I've heard about that. And, it's possible that 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 could happen, but you don't know. We don't know. There is one other thing. She studied under Billy Robinson, who's a UK legend. She like Shayna Baszler, just because she's like, even though she's a member of the Four Horsewomen, she also has a somewhat decent wrestling lineage for training and such. So there's like, we are not just picking her because of Four Horsewomen. Whee! She actually has the thing. So
next match.
This is the hardest and probably going to be the longest match on the card, on the first round.
Yeah. So what they're doing is, from what I understand, is probably going to be like the Cruiserweight Classic, where they have 4 episodes with
a main
where
event.
They do the first round. Yeah, a main event of each show. I'm guessing. I'm gonna try and guess which ones are gonna be the main events. Shigita versus Kaylee Ray, Santana Garrett versus Piper Nevin, Jazzy Gabbert versus Abby Lath, and this match, Kairi Sane versus Tessa Blanchard.
Yes. Now.
Oh, Tessa, you got the bad draw.
And by the way, she is the granddaughter. She is the daughter of Tully.
Right, Tully Blanchard. Yeah. Of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew fame.
Of the Four Horsewomen. Woman. Fuck. Yes, Ric Flair now in a dress. That's another thing I'm thinking of. So, wait, no, we already have that. Hey, Charlotte.
Okay, so yeah, Kairi Sane, aka Kairi Hojo, will be moving on, and she's moving on quite a few times in the tournament. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Tessa.
Like,
you're great.
She will be in WWE. She will be. It's just
she's been on NXT a few times.
Yeah, it's
send my regards to Ricochet.
Yeah. But it's Kairi Sane. She is the Oscar of the unsigned, like, air quotes unsigned, of like she was, until she was signed, the Oscar of the like
free agent pool.
Free agent pool, and now she's no longer the Oscar of the free agent pool. She is now the Kairi Sane.
Oscar in waiting.
Yes. Well, yeah, about that. Asuka's kind of injured. So,
well, here's the thing with the Asuka injury. The next takeover is in 3 months.
She's still going to be injured.
Hang on, her injury was 6 to 8 weeks.
Not weeks.
I heard weeks.
I heard months.
Looking this up.
Meanwhile,
yeah, go ahead and start with the next match.
Yeah, we have Sage, Beckett, and Bianca Belair.
All right, so Bianca Belair was the one with the whip hair.
Whip hair, and that is the biggest spot, and she's going over for that sole reason.
Just to let you know, Bleacher Report is saying 6 to 8 weeks.
Ah, okay. So
that is more than enough time to recover. Like, she doesn't have to have a match between now and the next takeover. she's fine. She's not dropping that title for anything.
They'll probably have like one more. She'll probably have one more match in NXT and either defend her thing or lose it. And in that time, they
Yeah,
can easily have a tournament to like. Hell, what they could
right.
do is say whoever wins this tournament gets a shot at it.
Yeah, sure. That makes all the sense. But anyway, so getting back to this, I actually have Sage Beckett going over.
Ooh.
Yeah, like okay, so if you'll recall, Bianca Belair was the one who had that match that didn't air because it was,
Mhm.
and I don't know how hard they want to push her if that was the case. I've looked at Beckett and I recall she had some pretty good credentials, so I'm gonna take Beckett.
Yes. Those credentials, by the way. She is trained by Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley.
Always good.
She is 5'11", good height. She actually has retired before.
Huh.
Sage wrestled from 2007 to 2012, where she steamrolled and eventually hung up her boots. Then she basically trained her. She basically did a Jinder Mahal where she returned, where she basically got her body into better shape and then returned.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, that'll make for a good like comeback story. It's just like, hey, I came back from like early retirement and like I'm rolling through and I'm
But
gonna get past this first round match and then get buzzsawed by Kyrie Zane.
but by the way, she returned 2 years later and 130 pounds leaner.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice. Oh yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, she like lost a ton of weight
yeah.
and
So
like got
she still looks
gotten
fairly
back.
heavy though.
Well, like yeah, but still the
I believe this is, if I'm remembering correctly, Lady Tapa. I think.
who?
The Sage.
No. Lady Tapa is one of the alternates actually. I saw an alternates list and Lady
Ah,
Tapa was on there. This is somebody else.
Okay, never mind. So
Yeah.
if someone
So
got
all right.
if someone got injured or dropped out or whatever, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember one of these like because who's that? Nixon Newell was supposed to be in the tournament, but she got injured,
Yes,
and
she did.
think I think Kaylee Ray took her place. I'm not 100% sure on that though,
Mm.
and I don't want to look it up on Wikipedia because
Yes,
apparently there's spoilers there.
yes,
Don't
there
look there,
is.
kids.
Is up until the finals, I believe, has been recorded. I looked at that, but that was when it first came out, and that was like a month ago, and I don't remember the results.
I only heard it through passing, so I have not even seen it.
Mm.
So either way, next match. Dakota Kai versus Kavita Devi. Dakota Kai is Evie. Evie is
Evie.
fucking great. That's just her name, like no last name.
Oh,
But Evie is the New Zealander who has like kicks for days.
yes, but there's a problem.
Oh
Kavita.
dear.
Kavita is Indian.
Oh, you think she's gonna get gendered?
She may get gingered. I don't want it, and I agree with you. Dakota Kai should win this match.
I like to think that this is not like this is Triple H's stuff. This isn't Vince stuff.
Yeah,
Vince
I
is trying
agree.
hard to get the Indian market. Yeah. So are you taking Dakota Kai like a smart person?
Yes, I am. But I have this iggling feeling in the back of my mind that's it's money, 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 money. But I also have this
Oh,
feeling of it's Triple H. Please don't do this, Triple H.
yeah. I'm sure Kavita Devi is great in her own right,
Yeah.
but like, yeah.
Now,
Sorry, you got a bad draw. You're facing Dakota Kai. It's not good for you.
Now this next match, we have the winner, Ray Ripley, the Australian. I wonder who I'm picking. Versus Miranda. Fucking hell, last names.
Use your words.
I'm dyslexic, you ass.
Then why did you want to do the intros?
Because I can read some of them. Like the next one, I'll be fine. Anyway.
Miranda Salinas.
Thank you. Now, I'm picking the Australian because Australia.
Okay, that's fair. I actually have the other person. I have Miranda Salinas. I do remember. I think Miranda Salinas was the one I remember. Was from Booker T's like reality of wrestling thing, and she's done some. Like she's got some good stuff going. So yeah.
Okay, so Ray Ripley has about 4 years of wrestling under her belt, and she's only 20.
Oh.
She's notoriously tough, so tough that she has been in the Japanese circuit.
Oh. In that Joshi scene.
Yes. She's from the Riot City Wrestling promotion, which is an Adelaide-based promotion. And she's held their women's championship twice. She was a standout soccer player in her youth until she decided to focus on WWE. Selena's, let's see, anything? Yeah, yes, as you said, the other lovely lady whose name escapes me already. That's a bad sign. Yes, she was part of Reality of Wrestling. Part of Booker T's Reality of Wrestling organization. So there's a good sign she's got a foot in the door already because she's worked for Booker T, who's part of WWE. Anyway, next match.
Next match, Vanessa Bourne versus Serena Deeb. Now, Serena Deeb is actually... she's actually worked for WWE before in the Straight Edge Society.
Ah, Serena.
She was the lady who got her head shaved and was part of the Straight Edge Society.
Yes.
Take that something.
And they actually do mention the Straight Edge Society in the profile for her, which is odd because you'd think because you'd think they'd want to distance her as far away from CM Punk as you can possibly get.
Well, here's the thing: the Cruiserweight Classic had Brian Kendrick, and he was the one who was like, "I've been here before, and I'm a veteran." Blah blah blah. So I get the feeling that Serena Deeb is actually going to be taking that role in this contest, and that's why I have Serena Deeb moving on.
Yep.
Vanessa Bourne has actually been on NXT TV a couple times. I want to say she hasn't picked up any wins or anything. Like she's just lost to the Aussies or whatever. But she's appeared a few times and yeah, she's been good.
Yeah. The biggest famed claim that Bourne has is she danced for the Arizona Cardinals and Phoenix Suns.
Oh yeah, she did. She was in that other qualifier, the one that did appear on TV. I remember her now. She's the one who kind of looks like Layla.
Yes, she does.
Yeah,
but I agree with you. The air quotes, it's veteran is going to win.
Yeah.
Yes. Next match is Sonata Garrett versus Piper Niven. Santana. Whatever. I was close enough.
Versus
Piper Niven. Not Neville. Navarre. Nevin? No, Nevin. Nevin. I'm
Wait.
fucking hell. I'm shit. I make no excuses for the shitness that I am.
No, and you've earned none. All right, so I have Miss Piper Nevin going on. For those who don't know, she's kind of that bigger girl from Scotland. Am I right on this one?
Uh, she is
Scotland?
Venom, I believe, or I believe Venom.
Viper. She's
Viper.
Viper.
That's it. That's what I was thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, I know she's popped up in WCW or
W.
WCW once,
Yes.
but but
She has worked for Shine, Shimmer, and Insane Championship Wrestling.
oh, so they'll have footage of her. Great.
Yes. So I have a feeling Piper is going to win this match.
Yeah, like whenever I hear about like women on the indie circuit, one of the names that does get brought up pretty often is Santana Garrett.
Both of this is going to
So,
be another one that I could see as a main event.
yeah, definitely.
Hmm.
Part of me wants to go with Santana Garrett, but like I'm gonna take Piper Nevin. It's a close one, but I'll take Piper.
Oh yeah, like this is a match that's going to be fairly close, especially like this is one of those ones where it's not going to be a squash match. But
Yeah, this will
I'm
be a good competitive like 12-minute match.
yeah. Next match.
All right, we have Tanera Conti versus Lacey Evans. If you'll recall, Lacey Evans was the Marine who has appeared again a couple times on NXT television. She's um, she's she's the one who kind of looks like the '50s pinup girl,
Yeah.
and yeah, she's like the few times that we've seen her, she's looked really good. Like she's already reached the point where like NXT is like it seems like they're getting behind her, and I think I'm just guessing, but I think this is going to be like the big coming out party for Lacey Evans, and she's going to make a good run in this tournament. So I have Lacey going on here.
As do I.
All right.
Yeah. Final match.
All right. Oh, good fucking luck with this one.
Fucking hell. Um. Um. um.
It's probably Aisha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Aisha Raymond versus Tony Storm.
I like Tony Storm's another one of those girls. She's like Santana Garrett that I've heard her name pop up a couple of times on like uh at least I think so. I think I've heard her name pop up a couple times on women's indie circuits. She's kind of like a if I recall, she's a mixed martial arts kind of person.
Who? Tony Storm.
Tony Storm.
She's a she's got a mixture of Japanese strong style and British technical grappling.
Oh, okay.
She's held championships in promotions across the world, including Progress Wrestling. So, once again, I feel that the Aussies are going to win big.
Hmm.
By the way,
Tony going on.
yeah. By the way, Aisha has a fucking cat nose painted on her for a picture.
Oh, if that's the person I'm thinking of, she's appeared on NXT a few times too. Like, cause I remember one girl who showed up and she kept having freaking cat gear on her.
No, I think that's Don't remember.
I do remember one cat girl in NXT.
Oh, she was.
Besides,
Oh wow, she has a goddamn legend who taught her, Johnny Saint.
who, Aisha?
Yeah, Aisha. It's this could be a hard match, but I'm
Johnny
gonna.
Saint.
I'm still going with the Aussie.
Yeah. All right. I'll take Tony Storm as well.
Yes.
Now, moving on to the second round. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. Since we have chosen a few different people in the first round, and we'll choose a few more different people moving on, James, You go ahead and give us the entire rest of your bracket, all the way to the finals and who you have winning the whole shabab.
See, this is the hard part because I didn't write mine down.
This is probably what you should have done.
I should have done that at some point, but I didn't. So,
Okay.
my first match, my bracket goes.
Yeah, you can kind of go through this pretty quickly since we have already talked about all the wrestlers in pretty good detail.
In the ones that matters, at least. Let's see. I'm gonna pick Jazzy to go over Rachel.
Okay.
Yep. My next one, Kaylee LeRae versus. This is the lovely Zia Lee. Unfortunately, I think this is as far as Zia is going.
Mm-hmm.
Next match, Candice LeRae versus Nicole Savoy. Fucking hell.
Savoy, I guess.
Savoy, yeah. I'm going with Candice LeRae because Candice LeRae. Hey, now this is where things get interesting for me. Yeah. I'm gonna be saying that I'm gonna be going with Mei Yim to go over the Four Horsewoman.
Interesting. Got Mia Yim going on.
Yep, I have Mia Yim going on, and this is where I think the gimmick will not be enough for her to beat the lovely Kyrie. And yes, I am just going to refer to her as the gimmick because that's the only reason she made it that far. Next match, Dakota Kai versus is Ray Ripley. Ray is good and she's an Aussie and all, but she's not winning. Dakota is moving on to get her ass beat. Yes. Next, we have Serena. I was right the first time. I shouldn't doubt myself. Versus Piper. Piper is a great British wrestler, but she is not going on. I think they need a. I think Serena is going to be as we've stated, the veteran who makes it into the semi-finals. And finally, Lacey Evans versus Toni Storm. Toni Storm is winning.
All right.
Now, my semi-finals are Jazzy versus Kaylee Ray. I believe.
This is only the quarterfinals.
Oh wait, yeah, this is quarterfinals. I misspoke. Anyway, I believe Kaylee Ray is going to move on.
Ooh, interesting.
Over Jazzy Gabbett.
Mm-hmm.
Now, finally, I believe if Candice LeRae is going to keep moving on to face Kaylee Ray. Mm-hmm. Mia has done some good work, but it's just not going to be enough. Kairi Sane versus Dakota Kai, and I believe if Kairi Sane is going to keep going forward because she's going to be the big indie name that's going to make it into the finals and most likely win it, but you never know. This is where we're going to see Serena put the rub on Toni Storm.
Okay, so you have Toni Storm moving on.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you have a finals of Kaylee Ray, Candice LeRae, Kairi Sane, and Toni Storm?
Yes, I do.
Or semifinals. Yeah.
Semifinals.
All right. Keep going.
So, my semifinals. This is where I'm going to throw some spanners in the works. Because up until this point, I've been stating Kairi Sane is going to win this. Kairi Sane is going to win this. Mm-hmm. Kairi Sane's going to lose against Toni Storm.
Oh, damn.
We need that surprise win in the finals, and
Uh-huh.
either one of the two out of like my finals, in my opinion, is fairly strong when it comes to like good, talented wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And there isn't an. And here's the other fact: Candice LeRae is the only American in my finals.
Hmm. Interesting.
And here's the fun part: Candice LeRae isn't winning either.
Well, if you think about it, back to the Cruiserweight Classic, we had Grand Metalik from Mexico. We had Zack Sabre Jr. from England. We had Kota Ibushi from Japan, and we had T.J. Perkins,
From the
who is technically
Philippines.
from America, but he was representing the Philippines. So
Mm.
it wouldn't be unheard of.
So my finals is Kaylee Ray versus Tony Storm.
All right, and the winner is.
My winner is someone who is a safe pick, who's signed by WWE, and could very easily like you don't need to do that much work to get her like she'll be around in NXT for a while, and if we go with the whole idea of whoever wins the Mae Young Classic gets a title shot, uh,
Mhm.
it makes sense. My winner is Tony Storm.
Interesting. All right.
By the way, that could what I just said could be said about all four of my finalists.
Yeah, definitely. It's a strong Final Four,
Yes.
but we differ pretty strongly. Like
Yes, we
first
do.
round, I think we only had like four or so variations or so through the first round. But once we start getting into this, there's going to be some changes.
Yes, there
So
is.
I'll all right. I'll go ahead and get started with mine. Jazzy Gabbert versus Rachel Evers. I have Jazzy moving on to the round of 8. Uh, Princessa Shugit versus Jieli. In the picture that I posted to you, I actually have Shugit moving on or Shugit moving on. I'm changing my mind. I'm going to take Zia Lee to move on to the quarterfinals because, like, I've heard some very good things about her, and I think that,
Yeah.
like you said, there's a market that they could go to there. So I have Zia Lee going on to the quarterfinals. Candice LeRae versus Nicole Savoy. I'm taking Candice LeRae, of course. She's great. Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler. I have Baszler going on. I think that they're gonna be. I think they're gonna go hard on this four horsewomen thing,
Mhm.
and I could see her moving on past Yim.
Mhm.
On the other side of the bracket, Kyrie Sane will move past Sage Beckett and move on to the next round from there. Dakota Kai moves past Miranda Salinas. Dakota Kai versus Kyrie Sane is going to be fucking good. So that'll be fun. Serena Deeb will move on past Piper Nevin and Lacey Evans. I actually have Lacey Evans taking out Tony Storm.
So our semi, not our semi, our quarterfinals are somewhat similar with in a few places, but different in others.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
both agree on
Uh,
the Kyrie Sane versus Dakota Kai match.
Yeah, but I think that's the only match that we have that's the same.
Mm.
Cause all right. Next is I got Jazzy Gabbard moving on past Zia Lee, and I have Shayna Baszler eliminating Candice LeRae. And on
Hmm.
the other side of the bracket, Kyrie Sane moves on past Dakota Kai, and Lacey Evans keeps her hot streak going and gets by the veteran Zarina Deeb.
But we that's a thing that we both agree that like Serena's thing is to polish up whoever's going to be facing in
Uh,
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So my final four is Gabbert, Basler, Sane, and Evans. And I've got two Americans in that bunch. Basler and Evans are both from America.
Hmm.
Whereas We have a Japanese and a German.
Yes.
So I have Gabbert moving on past Shayna Baszler, and Kairi Sane beating Lacey Evans, leading to a finals. Gabbert versus Sane. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mae Young Classic winner. I know it's obvious, but it's obvious for a reason. It's Kairi Sane.
So me and you, I've gone for a strong final four with an interesting final match. You've
Mhm.
gone for we both got get like honestly there are 6 women who have a very high chance of doing really well in WWE, and we pretty much agree with it, except for I'm putting more stock in a, in certain places, like mainly in the British scene with Kaylee Ray.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know how much. I don't think I have that many like people from the aisle going over. Like I think the only one I have
Piper.
moving on is Piper, and
Mm.
she's a second round out for me. But yeah, like just remember, just because even if you lose in the first round of this tournament, that does not mean that you're like dead in the water. Because Mustafa Ali was a first round out of the Cruiserweight Classic,
And he
and
is
he's
amazing.
great.
He is
Yeah.
really good.
Uh, so was Arya Davari, so was Drew Gulak,
Mm.
so was there's a few other people,
There was a lot of people.
but yeah, literally half the field lost in the first round.
Yes, that is how a tournament works, Nicky.
Confirmed. But yeah, so there's going to be a few people who get knocked out early, but either way, like there's going to be quite a few of these people like who would be ready for main roster like today. Like
Yes,
personally, I think yeah, Gabbert, Leray, Yim, Basler, Sane, Dakota, Serena,
yeah,
Piper, and Tony Storm
could all
could
very
all go up.
easily could either go up
Yeah,
to main or be a mainstay in NXT.
yeah, and Santana Garrett. That's 10. That's 10 people right there,
Mm.
all of whom could be like the next NXT champion after Asuka.
Yes, and there's a few others. I like. I see half of this field not being in WWE, either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT in the next year or two. I see like 6 or so not appearing in WWE at all. They're here to fill out space.
That's fair.
And when you've got a 32 woman bracket, it's gonna happen.
Right, of course.
Mm.
But yeah, that's our thing. That's our bracketology for the Mae Young Classic.
Yes, bracketology, if you would.
I
Anyway,
literally just said that word.
yes, I know. I'm agreeing with you.
Ah,
Anyway,
cool.
we will see you probably next. Basically, between now and next week, me and Nikki will probably record a video talking about basically the last 2 weeks of NXT, not as a like more of a
Once the
hey,
tapings start, we'll do a thing there.
these are a few good bits from it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All
we
right.
will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.